In the world of ambition, allies are chosen not by trust, but by convenience. And sometimes, the hand that pulls you from the fire is the same one that lit the match. Maya Okonkwo had given 6 years of her life to Vertex Corporation. 6 years of late nights, missed weekends, sacrificed relationships. Today, she learned it meant nothing. Maya walks through the glass corridors with purpose. Her face is a mask of professionalism, but her eyes betray disappointment. She enters her office and closes the door. Only then does her composure crack. She leans against the desk, breathing deeply. Earlier that day, she'd sat across from Richard Cole, her silver-haired boss in his expensive suit. The promotion she'd earned went to Derek Hansen, a man half as qualified, twice as connected. That evening, Maya walks to her car in the parking garage, heels echoing in the concrete space. She's lost in thought when a figure emerges from the shadows. Elena Voss, elegant and mysterious, steps into the dim light. Elena appeared like an answer to an unspoken prayer. Elena doesn't speak. She simply hands Maya a manila envelope and walks away. Maya opens it. Inside are photographs of Richard Cole entering what appears to be secret meetings, along with bank statements showing irregular transfers. That night, Maya spreads the documents across her dining table. Her laptop glows in the darkness as she researches. News articles tell Elena's story. Former CEO loses company in hostile takeover. Voss Industries acquired by Vertex Corporation. Elena Voss, once a rising star in the tech world, destroyed by Richard Cole 3 years ago. Her company absorbed into Vertex. Her reputation ruined. Maya's phone buzzes. A text from an unknown number. Coffee tomorrow? We should talk. The next day, Maya sits across from Elena in a quiet coffee shop. The older woman is calm, collected, dangerous. Elena speaks with the voice of someone who'd been wronged. Someone who understands Maya's pain. Elena slides another envelope across the table. She claims Richard has been embezzling from Vertex for years. Small amounts. Untraceable. Until now. Maya examines the documents, her expression shifting from skepticism to intrigue. Elena has evidence, but she needs someone inside. Someone with access. Someone with nothing left to lose. The two women lock eyes. An unspoken agreement passes between them. Days later, the Vertex office is empty at night. Security lights cast long shadows as Maya moves through the corridors like a ghost. She reaches Richard's office. Using a copied keycard, she enters. The plan is simple. Access Richard's private files. Find the final proof of his embezzlement. Expose him to the board. Maya sits at Richard's computer. Her fingers fly across the keyboard. Files open on screen. She finds a folder labeled Project Nightfall. Her brow furrows. Inside are emails between Richard and Elena Voss. Maya's face drains of color as she reads. The emails reveal a truth far different from what she expected. 3 years ago, Elena Voss didn't lose her company to a hostile takeover. She sold it. Willingly. Elena had been cooking the books for years. When the SEC started investigating, she needed an exit. Richard Cole provided one. In exchange, she received a payout of $20 million, laundered through offshore accounts. And a promise. When the time was right, she'd help him take down his next target. The board of directors. Maya continues reading, horror mounting on her face. More emails reveal the complete plan. Use an unwitting employee to plant false evidence of embezzlement. When the board investigates Richard, they'll find nothing. But they will find evidence of the board members' own financial improprieties. Evidence Elena and Richard have fabricated. Maya was never meant to be the hero. She was the scapegoat. Suddenly, the office lights blaze on. Richard Cole stands in the doorway with Elena beside him. 2 security guards flank them. Maya stands slowly, trapped. The enemy of your enemy is not your friend. They're just another player in the game. Richard approaches, his expression almost pitying. He speaks about loyalty, about trust, about how Maya has proven herself unworthy of both. Elena watches coldly, arms crossed. The security cameras have caught everything. Breaking and entering. Corporate espionage. Attempted fraud. A security guard reaches for Maya's arm. But Maya Okonkwo hadn't survived 6 years at Vertex by being naive. Maya's expression shifts. Fear transforms into something else. Confidence. She pulls out her phone. The moment Elena handed her that first envelope, Maya knew something was wrong. The evidence was too perfect, too convenient. So she'd made a call to an old friend at the FBI, someone who'd been investigating financial crimes at major corporations. Maya holds up her phone. A recording app has been running. She'd recorded everything on Richard's computer before they arrived. Richard and Elena's expressions change. Confidence becomes uncertainty. But more importantly, Maya unbuttons her blazer, revealing a small recording device. She'd worn a wire. The FBI had been listening to everything. Every word. Every confession. Outside the building, FBI agents storm Vertex Corporation. Headlights flash. Car doors slam. Richard and Elena are let out in handcuffs. Richard looks broken. Elena's face is a mask of rage. Maya watches from the glass windows above, silhouetted against the light. Elena Voss thought she'd found the perfect weapon in Maya's anger. Richard Cole thought he'd neutralized a threat. They both forgot the most important rule. Underestimate someone at your own peril. 6 months later, Maya sits at the head of a long conference table. She presents new corporate ethics policies as the board listens attentively. In her new office, Maya looks out over the city. On her desk is a framed newspaper clipping. Former executives sentenced in massive fraud scheme. She picks up a photo of herself with her team, smiling genuinely for the first time in months. The enemy of your enemy is not your friend. But sometimes, your real strength comes from trusting yourself more than you trust anyone else's promises. Maya turns back to her work, a slight smile on her face. In the end, Maya learned the most valuable lesson of all. In a world of shifting alliances and hidden agendas, the only person you can truly count on is yourself. Based on a true understanding. Trust, once lost, can never be borrowed from someone else's revenge.